Something is killing that giant walnut tree right there. Let's go put a stop to it. I have my trusty Fisker's 7550 Hatchet with me that comes with a little carrying handle like a fucking purse. I don't know why the hell they did that. How about a belt loop, guys? But anyway, gotta go save the walnut. I believe this is where I came out of the woods when I was looking at that little airport tower that we're gonna turn into a deer stand. It is not real easy moving about right here, but at least I'm armed with a hatchet purse in case I run into danger. This is a newer part of our land, so we haven't really been in here that much. And I noticed when I was doing some work in the west pasture when things started greening up this year, and I noticed that giant walnut that we've been looking at since last year. I noticed that it was just chock full of vines, which needs to be stopped. Okay, it's through there somewhere, but I'm not quite sure. I see oh, that's that big stump that I pointed out in the other video. But there's a couple good-sized oaks in there as well. I really need to get over here, probably as part of the land tour, and see what's all in here. But this is what is on that tree, and I need to come and get it off of this one too. Oh, this tree's already dead. This is an ash. They create these real funky looking fuzzy, they look like a fuzzy tree because all it is a dead tree with vines growing on all the old branches. They're really spooky looking. And in some places you'll see dozens of them in one area. Okay, I see an old sign of logging right here. This is that big, I'm not quite sure what it was. Certainly big though. That's a good size. That's a good size oak right there, black oak, I believe. Yeah, not really sure when that was logged, but it was a while ago. They cut the butt off to make better logs. I don't know why they cut it twice, but I'm sure they had a reason. Oh, and there's the other end of it. They cut a 16-foot chunk out, which are two 8-footers. And here's the old top. And then this stuff is left in here to rot, but this is oak. It's got to be white oak. It's like they came in and took out all the white oak. There isn't that much in here anymore. And this used to be a white oak area, bur oak. But if this is red oak, that would have rotted out ages ago. Okay, I see signs of, there's the pasture through the opening there. Where is that big sucker? There's the house. Ah, this is it right here. Another treetop. Oh, jeez. Ah, and I thought that was a walnut. It's not. It's a cottonwood. Holy fuck. Here I am thinking we got a giant walnut on our land, and it's a cottonwood. Oh, I can't even, I would have been better off coming through the ravine on the other side. I can't even get through here. Wow, what a wasted trip. I could see some of the smaller ones. There's one on this right side, or left side. You could kind of see it bulging out right there. That's one of them. Damn it. I mean, it's not that easy getting across to the other side, but now that I'm committed, maybe you'll see a horrible accident here. I'm going to go around this treetop and get down right over there, come up the ravine, and then I'll hack that off. These are really nice looking trees, even though they're worthless for lumber. Okay, I'm at the other side of the big ass tangle with my hatchet purse, and there is a deer run here, so real easy crossing. Still slippery though. The deer are more sure-footed than I am. Okay, here that big sucker is. And that's the one I pointed out before. So I'm going to start hacking away at it. Okay. These vines are real easy to chop. That's it for that one. I'll do an update at some point and show you how the top clears up. I think I got it all. Oh, here's one. Yeah, we get some giant cottonwoods around here. And this is an extra tall one. We got a big, giant, fat one down there. That's where I'll go back up. I'll show you the root system on that. That I seen years ago. A little further up this ravine here is where we want to build our horse pond, or just a pond in general. And this mess up in here, a lot of times you'll find dens up in there, various animals. There's a coyote den in the hollow, the next hollow over, in a jumble like this, but there's old car parts in there as well from, and the old farmer who used to own this land used it as a dump. Okay, yeah, I could go right up this little deer trail, and the fence is electrified. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. But the west pasture's right here. But I've decided to go show you that massive, you can see it through the woods here. It's right there. That massive cottonwood right there. So let's go take a look. Here's another deer trail. Really well-worn one. They've been going up this ravine as well. Not 100% sure what this is, but that's what the elm around here look like. Possibly slippery elm. Not sure if it's American elm or not. I don't know if that stuff's still around. Oh, good. I get to duck under some rotten stuff with somebody's house is right there. It's pretty well worn. The black rat snakes around here are known to live in hollow logs. We had one on our property when we first moved here, and it freaked the crap out of us when we saw that thing for the first time. It has to be 10 feet long, and it's huge around. Biggest snake I've ever seen in the wild. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly in here. I think that is a white oak right there, good size one. I'm nearly here. This is the last little area that I have to clear in the west pasture. We're going to keep it roped off, but we're going to clear it anyways. But this is a savanna tree, and it might recover and start putting on lower branches. The cottonwood is as well, but it's not a typical savanna tree, but it just means that there wasn't a major fire here for a long time while this was savanna. Had a cave in here. We could see fresh mud down there. Looking for prints. Got something living in a hole right there. Okay. Got to go down to this fork. These fuzzy rocks are pretty cool looking. Okay, there it is right there. That is in the pasture as well. And just like on the other side, that big white oak, hopefully that's a bur oak, but I've yet to identify it properly. Just like that, there's one on either side of this side branch of the ravine. But look at the root system. Goes all along there, down here. Who knows what's living in there? When I was weeding yesterday, and a wolf spider came running out of the weeds right in front of where my hand was. And I don't know, he was probably the size of a silver dollar. Not really that big, but we've seen them here the size of a kid's hand. You know, 3.5 inches. And that's a big ass spider for around here. Oh, this is not freaking easy. Especially carrying a camera and a hatchet purse. Yeah, pretty awesome. That's a big ass tree. This one is not quite as big, but far more important. I believe it is a bur oak, but maybe I'll grab a leaf from it or get some pictures and get a positive ID on it. Not super huge around. We have much bigger than that, but it's the type of tree that matters. Got a leaf outlined by the sky right there. That should do it for ID. Well, this little trip was both awesome and disappointing. Really glad I found that oak right there. Yeah, look at the old savanna branch, and then the trees around it grew up around it, and all these lower branches died off, and this one was pretty young because it started going upwards very soon. I clear this little chunk of woods out right here. This is where I'm working lately. Get this cleared out and maybe use this for a seed bank to get some more bur oak, if it is a bur oak. But it's positively a white oak, which is what I want here. Yeah, there's a big V-shaped opening on the front of that. There's a big V-shaped opening on the front of the cottonwood there. You can't quite see it from here. Let me see if we can see it. Sure we can. A little crossing right here. This is where I was spraying last time. But you can see the clearing right there. Pretty good. I want to come down here and fit a little oak door to that and put some hardware on it and stuff. Huh, don't know if you heard that owl or not. That's a barred owl. Okay. And get the hell out of here. My daughter's coming down here to use that wheelbarrow to do some more clearing in the pasture here today. It's coming along nicely. And I think that will end this little tour with me and my hatchet purse going to save what turned out to be a cottonwood. Kind of anticlimactic in that respect, but with a good ending overall. With the little oak, medium oak, I should say. Hit the subscribe button, and after you do that, click on the little bell icon, and you'll receive updates when we post new videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.